Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, and Ba'ashem HaRakal Kadosh. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And the sincere shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing the truth and all four corners in truth and sincerity. Okay, got a news article reported from the local news in my area, the Maryland area. You know, basically the topic of the article says Coast Guard officer arrested was planning to kill almost every last person on Earth. You know, and when you sit up there, you look at you know, titles like that. You know, you automatically think, you know, that was a goddamn Edomite that was plotting to do some stupid stuff like that. But you know, they ain't really going. They ain't say it's ethnicity or nothing like that. But just outside looking in, and you looking at the facts of the situation, you think it's an Edomite. Now you sitting up here, you see sniper rifles, AR-15s, numerous amounts of ammunition. You see, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 handguns. You got a sniper rifle. You got like maybe 4 shotguns. And I think that's a 30-30 right there. But you know, these like the scriptures say, Esau blessing is the sword, and it's definitely this guy from the training he got, and just from his natural spirit of just being, I'm assuming he being an Edomite, not an Israelite. You know, he got that, and he could have, you know, took a lot of people out. But I'm gonna go into the article. It goes to say a U.S. Coast Guard officer, an avid white nationalist, well, you know, white nationalist and drug addict, has been arrested and accused of being a domestic terrorist, intended to murder as many innocent civilians as possible. All right, now we sit up here, we see it say he was a so-called white man. I mean, an Edomite. So his actions say he was an Edomite on top of a drug addict, and it says he's being accused of being a domestic terrorist. Now you know that term terrorist is used loosely. You know, they set up there. They try to ever since 911 that terrorist stuff was real big, but we got this situation with this Edomite that was in the Coast Guard, learned from the U.S. government how to do a lot of things. He been deemed a terrorist. It's safe to say, even though he got caught, he's not going to be highly prosecuted. I mean, this could be some kind of they could have gave him up or anything. But I mean, you know, or just because him being a drug addict or whatever, they probably just gave him up. But I mean, we already know the government know everything that's going on or whatever. Prosecutors say Lieutenant Christopher Hassan, 49, was arrested by agents of the FBI Baltimore field office and the Coast Guard Investigation Service on Friday, February 15th. On firearms and drug charges, according to a motion to detain him pending trial. Prosecutors say they have recovered emails from Hassan's computer, pondering ways he will kill people in large numbers, including biological attacks. He has made thousands of online searches for neo-Nazi and pro-Russia writings. Hansen wrote, "I'm dreaming of a way to kill almost every last person on Earth." First, he said he was trying to come down off of tramadol, an opiate, and a Schedule 4 controlled substance. and clear his head. He had a list of journalists and Democrats he called traitors, including Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. He said he wanted to gather a stockpile of guns, food, and disguises and survival supplies. Dozens of firearms were seized during the arrest, including assault rifles along with dozens of bottles of HGH, human growth hormone. I don't know what that's about. Hansen has been assigned to the Coast Guard headquarters in Washington, D.C. since June 2016. He has been an acquisition officer for the National Security Cutter Acquisition Program. He lives in Silver Springs. From 1988 to 1993, he was in the U.S. Army Marine Corps and later was on active duty in the Army National Guard. The court held an initial appearance when he was arrested. He is scheduled for a detention hearing at 1 p.m. Thursday in the U.S. District Court in Greenbelt, Maryland. I mean, you know, we sitting up here, we got an Edomite. Like I said, his gift is a sword. He a cunning hunter, according to thus say what the scriptures, you know. This guy was trained in the U.S. military from 1988 until presently. You know, he had been through 3 different branches of the military, man. And he know how to take people out. He said he wanted disguises. He know how to shoot people from long distances and all that stuff, man. He ain't up like it's already been brought out, man. Esau ain't nothing but Cain in the he ain't nothing but Cain in the scriptures, man. Cain in the spirit, Salakia. You know, he want to set up here and do things and act like take innocent people out, kill your brother, and act like, you know, they ain't do it. Like when the Lord had asked Cain, you know, where Abel, he said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" That's the signs this guy sat up there telling. He portraying to be one way, like he concerned with helping upkeep of this country, which we know this country gonna fall anyway. But all along, he want to take people out. I was going with innocent, but you know nobody innocent. But you know, just plain old wicked, man. But you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, we know he the one that created all things. Slightly paraphrased, the scriptures say, I create the dark, I create the light. I create good, I create evil, I create all these things. So, you know, the Lord put the spirit on that Edomite to be like that. And on top of him to be on them drugs, man. Like the scriptures say, slightly paraphrasing, it says, when the wicked is ruling, people mourning. Slightly paraphrasing. And we mourning, man. The wicked is ruling right now. Esau, aka the white man. But this the thing. This how we know that tide is changing, man. That the tide is changing, and we about to go from being on bottom to the top. Esau a base man, man. He don't supposed to be ruling over top of us. How is it that the drugs and stuff was created to oppress the Israelites, man? That same stuff they set up there put out for us to keep us suppressed and keep us suppressed, keep us scattered and not know nothing, man. The Lord put the curses on them, man. They set up here struggling, man. They the ones that's having these Edomites, the ones that's having these problems with this with these prescription drugs. What, PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome and all that, man. We been sitting up here being afflicted and stressed out so long. That minor stuff that they going through, man, we eat that. we jacked up more so in the spirit than them, because we don't know who we are. We try and find out who he is, but